Hallo, ich bin's, Robin, Deutschlehrer mit Core Languages, and today I'm in my car. But before I was in my car, I got in my car. You're probably thinking, well, what are you talking about, Robin? Let me repeat those two sentences. I am in my car. I got in my car. Still not sure what I'm talking about? Well, in German, you will just have used two different cases, even though the noun was the same, car, and the preposition was the same, in. Well, one of the sentences could have been the answer to the question, where are you? I am in my car. The other sentence could have been the answer to the question, where are you going? I'm getting in my car. Well, even though the preposition and the noun was the same, those two questions will trigger different cases in German, even though the preposition and the noun were the same. Those prepositions are called two-way prepositions, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to use them so that you can incorporate them into your German sentences. I would say los geht's und viel Spaß beim Deutschlernen.
Two-way prepositions. Prepositions are words that help us demonstrate the relationship between nouns in a sentence. And when dealing with nouns in German, we are dealing with the grammatical cases. So by default, the prepositions also deal with the grammatical cases. There are some prepositions that are only found in the accusative case. For example, durch, für, gegen, ohne, and And some are exclusive to the dative case. For example, aus, außer, bei, mit, nach, seit, von, and zu. However, there are 9 prepositions that can take either case. These are called two-way prepositions or Wechselpräpositionen. These are an, at, auf, on or on top of, hinter, behind, in or inside, neben, next to, über, above or across, unter, under, vor, in front of or before, and zwischen, between. A two-way preposition or a Wechselpräposition can be followed by a noun or a pronoun either in the dative or the accusative case. If the preposition is followed by a noun, we need to remember the case endings for definite and indefinite articles in those two cases. For masculine nouns in the accusative case, the articles are den, einen. For feminine nouns in the accusative case, the articles are die, eine. For neutral nouns, das, ein. And for plural nouns, die, keine. For masculine nouns in the dative case, the articles are dem, einem. Feminine nouns are der, einer. Neutral nouns are dem, einem. And plural nouns are den, kein. A Wechselpräposition or a two-way preposition can also be followed by a personal pronoun. A person can be the direct or the indirect object in a sentence, so we need to remember how the personal pronouns change in the different cases. In the nominative, it is ich. In the accusative, ich turns to mich. And in the dative, mir. Ich, mich, mir. Du, dich, dir. Sie, sie, ihnen. Er, sie, es. Ihn, sie, es. Ihm, ihr, ihm. Wir, uns, uns. Ihr, euch, euch. Sie, sie, ihnen. And sie, sie, ihnen. To help us understand what case follows a Wechselpräposition, we can examine the question that we would ask in order to elicit the answer with a preposition. For example, the accusative case is used whenever there is movement from one place to another place, and it answers the question, wohin, where to. So when we ask the question, where to, the preposition in the answer will trigger the accusative case. The dative case is for location but no movement and answers the question, wo, where. So when we ask wo or where, the answer with the preposition will trigger the dative case. For example, die Frau geht über die Brücke. The woman walks across the bridge. Here the preposition is über and die Brücke is in the accusative case. Die Frau steht auf der Brücke. The woman stands on the bridge. In this example, we use the preposition auf, but the bridge, die Brücke, is now in the dative case. In the first example, we could ask, where is the woman going? Wohin geht die Frau? The answer is, she walks or she goes across the bridge. But in the second example, we would ask, where is the woman or where is she standing? Wo steht die Frau? Wo ist die Frau? The answer is, on the bridge. There are also some verbs that are used with two-way prepositions in the accusative case and some in the dative case. Some can be used with either, and it depends on the question we are asking that would elicit an answer with the preposition. In the following examples, note that setzen, to set, and sitzen, to sit, are used only when referring to animals and people, but not objects. Here are some accusative case verbs. Legen, to lay, setzen, to set, stellen, to place or to place upright, hängen, to hang, stecken, to stick or to put inside. Here are some dative case verbs. Liegen, to lie, sitzen, to sit, stehen, to stand. The verbs hängen and stecken can also be used with the dative case. Here are some examples or Beispiele. Look at the preposition and see if you can identify the case that is used with the preposition. Ich hänge ein Poster an die Wand. I hang a poster to the wall. The preposition is an, and die Wand, the wall, is in the accusative case. I could ask, where do you hang the poster to? Die Tasse steht auf dem Tisch. The cup is sitting on the table. Literally, the sentence would mean the cup stands on the table, but that wouldn't make sense in the English translation. The preposition is auf, and der Tisch, the table, is in the dative case.
Vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. I hope you now have a better understanding of how to use two-way prepositions. As always, if you have more questions, feel free to comment, or if you're interested in joining one of our German courses with a live instructor, feel free to message us directly. Das war's, vielen Dank und bis zum nächsten Mal.